blame Dreykus for trying to duck me for Whittaker, you know. I can't say that maybe I want to do the same thing. You go and you walk through Whittaker, and then, you know, you lose to me. The world knows you lost. Dana knows you lost. So, like, I don't blame the guy for trying to duck me. I'd probably do the same damn thing. I mean, would you rather fight me or Whittaker after what he did to Whittaker? Like, you know, you already know we're going to have a 5-round war. Like, you know that's going to happen. We're going to go for 25 minutes and give some brain cells to the god, or do you want to go fight a guy who you broke in one round? So I don't blame the guy. I'd be trying to do the same dude, but that's not how rankings work. That's not how the UFC works. We're going to fight my man to the death.
I'm locked into fighting Chimaev, and then the goal's pretty simple. You know, beat Chimaev, fight Dreykus, beat Dreykus.
So I got to ask you now. He answered this in the post-fight press conference when I asked, who do you believe is the most deserving of a shot? Before I could even finish my question, bro, he jumped in and said Rob Whittaker, and he went on like a 2-minute tangent saying how he believes that you deserve the shot. Of course, if you beat Khamzat Chimaev. Yeah. What are your thoughts about what he said?
I think so too. But let's be honest. I got to get through Chimaev. Chimaev is the biggest thing in the middleweight division right now. Yeah, I got to stay locked in. I got to stay on task. Yeah, and I'll worry about where the cards fall afterwards.
Jones released a statement saying, "Man, I appreciate the boss and the comments he made at last night's press conference. Sounds like I have some massive options on the table. An athlete's dream. Right now, I need to get back to focusing on the task at hand. Despite what some of the casuals think, Stipe is really no joke. It's crazy that we live in a world where you can go from the best heavyweight ever to washed up after a bad performance. The reality is Francis would have knocked out 98% of people on the planet that night, but somehow Stipe is washed up. Stipe not competing in so long tells me that he's had plenty of time to heal and rebuild. Let me get back to focusing on the actual task at hand. That's what got me this far. My focus, I do what others can't."
Close your eye.
Morning, Snap fam. Got some bad news. Got cut.
Во. Тоқтама. Во, тоқтама. Мына жақ тоқтауға, сол жағын жасы. Бақ.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect me. I mean, I understand that he is upset for his own personal reasons. And like, okay, but like, it's really none of my business what he thinks or, you know, what anybody else thinks, right, or what they believe about the business and how things operate. I don't think it's terrible for the sport. I think it's amazing for the sport. I think the fans are going to be 100% hyped on this fight. You got two guys. You got a guy like me. You got a guy like Alex. We're going to go head to head. It's exciting for the sport. I think it's an amazing thing for the fans. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm grateful for the UFC for this opportunity. Everybody else, whatever, you know, negative opinions. If you're anything but excited about this fight, maybe you got the problem. You know, I don't think it's the matchmakers or the company. It's like, if you have a problem with this, then yeah, I think the problem is yours.
Khalil Rountree is going to walk through Alex Pereira. There you go. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. You don't know a lot about Rountree. You don't know he's finished his last 5 guys. You don't know about the power he's got in his hands. You don't understand how good his defenses are. Some of his most impressive work comes when he's countering strikers. And as good as Alex Pereira is, he still makes the mistakes. Khalil Rountree is going to roll over Alex Pereira. So all of this talk about Khalil doesn't deserve it. Khalil should not be in those positions. It's a very, very dangerous fight. Khalil Rountree does his greatest work when he is under a striking attack. I don't think you guys know that. I don't think you know much about Khalil Rountree. The best way to get Alex to heavyweight. We just can't make him a heavyweight tomorrow if he's got the 205-pound belt. So the best way to get him to heavyweight is not to clean out the division and keep doing more work. The best way, get him beat. Get the belt off him. He's free to become a heavyweight.
Can we say the beef is squashed? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it was never his beef. Again, when I say beef, it's just like, you have to fight someone, you don't have to like them. You don't have to like them. And again, he didn't like me, I didn't like him, but I think now we have a healthy respect for each other, and I wouldn't say we're BFFs or we're friends, but if I see him, it's love. I'll give him a hug, I'll dap him up, but then the weird thing is this thing, it'll come back again. It will. Either the fight with him or just a fight for the belt at some point will come back again. It always, me and that thing, it always just comes back again. But I'm not worried about it. I don't know what's next, but yeah, me and Drick is cool. I don't have any ill feelings towards him. I don't harbor any hate. And he even apologized to mom and dad. So I was like, oh, that's cool. As a proper African, called him mom. So I was like, okay, he shows respect to, you know, his elders.
Focus on the other shit. You got a fight coming up, you know what I mean, against Rakic, you know. Shout out to Rakic, because he probably, you know what I mean, he's very well capable of putting your ass out, you know. But best believe, if my phone ring and they need somebody to come step in and handle you, bro, you light work for me. You light work for me. And I can't wait to show that. I'm not gonna do too much talking because, like I said, I'm healing up. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting back to form. But make no mistake, you already know what it is when I'm in form. Champion. You feel what I'm saying?
According to multiple reports from Russian media outlets, former UFC flyweight Muhammad Mokaev has been involved in a car accident in Dagestan. Muhammad was reportedly driving his Mercedes-AMG A35, but lost control of the vehicle and ended up in a ditch. Both Muhammad and a friend who was a passenger in the vehicle are said to have avoided serious injury in the crash.
Oh, show me the money, huh? Show me the money.
Why are you running? Why are you running?